So recently, Common was on the Jennifer Hudson show as a guest, and if you don't know, they are actually an item. The thing about Common that's very, very peculiar, if you're paying attention, is he's just sort of this Hollywood perpetual bachelor, right? So, he's got a chance to date some of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, like just bar none, the most gorgeous women. And Common also seems to be sort of the patient zero. Like, really, he knows how to source talent and women before they become even anything. So it's like he's either dating like a super A-lister or someone that's just getting their start in Hollywood. Somehow, Common always gets to the girl before anybody else does. So in my opinion, Common has a unique and uncanny way of just being able to see the star, right? The shining star and the something in you, that spark that he just knows. He's got this thing, and he may not be doing it deliberately, but he's got a talent. But this isn't about that. What this is about is that on the Jennifer Hudson show, Jennifer then makes a statement that's like, oh, well, Common, you were just recently talking about marriage.
Heard you've been even out there talking about marriage, Karen. What's that about? I just happened to notice that.
Rule number one, if you want to get married to somebody, you probably shouldn't bring it up in a public forum, in a situation where it's like, you don't really know where the answer is going to go.
I was saying my true feelings about, listen, Jennifer is the person, if I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Kate Hudson. I was just being honest.
When somebody says, if I were, if I was, if it comes to be, those kind of things, those are not exacts. That is not a commitment. That's not tying down. That's not agreeing to the thing. It's just sort of really speaking in hypothetical. So if that's what you want, you probably aren't getting it from that individual. And he does a very specific, precise, and ingratiating thing that works on her, where he uses a quote by her mother on her to just sort of like let kind of get off the subject, and she's not peeping it in the moment.
You know what? You told me a quote that your mother said, a man knows what he wants. And I was saying my true feelings about.
A lot of times people don't lie to you. People aren't lying. They tell us everything straight in our faces every single day. We just hear what we want to hear. If Jennifer Hudson wants to marry Common, if she wants to marry him, I seriously doubt that man wants to marry her or even will go through with it. And it doesn't mean that he's not happy. He just ain't the marrying kind. And some people, that just ain't really what they on. And that's not even to say that Common is a bad person. If you notice, with the exception of Tiffany Haddish, who just has a lot to say about a lot of things, it doesn't seem like anybody that's ever dated Common has anything bad to say about the relationship. It seems like they've all parted amicably or don't feel like talking about it or something like that. But doesn't mean he's a bad person. Some people just don't want to get married, or sometimes people just don't want to get married to you, which could be a tough pill to swallow, but it is what it is.